Stop playing with him, Riot. She turn off the spot. I'm pretty, I look like a painting. With a baddie and she looking, cause the money amazing. She turn off the spot. She throwing the
Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in its small forward. Şengün finds Green. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Mathurin, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Van Vliet. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Halliburton. Knocks down the step-back J.
With everything he does, Halliburton is a nightmare for opposing defenses.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Van Vliet, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Now Turner, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep, and they take the lead. Halliburton's got 8. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Thompson outside. Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. Ball's knocked loose. Siakam deciding where to go with it. That shot off. Good D by Thompson. Here's Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. He's got 5.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pacers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Fires it up, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Offensive rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Halliburton. Again, Indiana.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Thompson against Mathurin. Şengün with a screen on Mathurin. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Houston making a switch here. Tate's checked in. Walker the pass to Shepherd. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks with it. Picked up by Shepherd. Pass to Şengün. Puts it up. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Şengün's got 6 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Cam Whitmore comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Green in for Fred Van Vliet. Rockets trail by 3. Over in the corner, Green. Inside, Tate. Lays it up off the glass.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bucket is good. 18 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And both free throws good for Green.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Here's Halliburton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Halliburton's got 20.
Boy, always ready to play up-tempo basketball. Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
Green fires from way outside. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
They've got Cam Whitmore. Green is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Green in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Pacers leading by 5. It's stolen by Tate. He's all alone. Here's Shepherd. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. 9 feet out. Toppin pulls it in. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Pistons. Here's Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Shepherd with the ball. He's covered by McConnell. Green drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
Tyrese Halliburton has already proven to be a very capable 3-level scorer. What a fun player to watch.
Tate with the screen for Brooks. To the middle. And Tate throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
So it's the Rockets now, following the miss by Miles Turner. Brooks with the bounce pass. Up top, Şengün. Toppin covering. Here's Whitmore. And it's Houston with another.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Rockets trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Turner passes to Toppin. Goes up on the high post, and Turner with the basket on the assist by Toppin. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Pass to Whitmore. Sinks the triple. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
For the Rockets, Thompson, he's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Jalen Green comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepherd. The Pacers also changing it up. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Siakam. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Stolen by McConnell. And he drives in. And he banks in the lane. McConnell's got 5 points so far.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. .125 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Sengun.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Here's McConnell. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Rockets trail by 4. VanVleet outside. Pass to Thompson. The Pacers pull it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And they pick up 2.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
VanVleet against McConnell. Pass to Green. The 3. That falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Mathurin for 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's VanVleet. The rebound by Turner.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Hello, folks. The first half is
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. And we've got the playoff pictures. That'll do it for our show.
And we've... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for Indiana. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Brooks with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Lets it fly. Brooks grabs the board. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 10-point game. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Van Vliet.
What you know is Tyrese Halliburton is going to give you a day's work on the defensive end. This guy is so good at contesting without fouling.
For the 3, a three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. While we're in the quick break, let's show you the list of the hottest shooting rookies in the NBA this year. Number 1, Amen Thompson.
And the numbers say it all. I mean, he's tremendously efficient at scoring the basketball around the rim. He's almost automatic.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Got that bucket in no time at all. Halliburton's got 33 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Outside, Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. Halliburton outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Halliburton, no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's trailed by 11. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 6 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. His three-pointer's off the mark. Walker with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Green in the high post. Houston moving it around. Over to the left wing. Şengün with a wide open look. Another miss by Houston. Indiana leading by 9. Here's Nembhard. It's on target from the high post. Nembhard's got his second basket. Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Well, if you get Fred VanVleet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Here's Halliburton. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Jae'Sean Tate comes in for Dylan Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Indiana leading by 9. Outside, Walker. Over Whitmore. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Stolen by McConnell. Siakam up top. Again, Indiana. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Thompson passes to Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. The Pacers also with a sub. Shepard's checked in for Halliburton. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
For Houston, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
First free throw is good, and the Rockets making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Siakam's got 6 points.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Here's Whitmore. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside. Walker taking his time here. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Shepard. Tari Eason is out there with Green. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Whitmore in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got 37. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Shepard. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Eason. And there's the drive. And it's Whitmore missing. Pacers leading by 18. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by McConnell. And that one drops for him.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Aaron Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Landale trains the three-pointer. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Şengün finds Eason, and a wide-open look for Whitmore. No good on the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
And it's good, 2 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Holiday against McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Brooks checked in for Green. Amen Thompson comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Goes up again. Şengün, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Halliburton, no good. Rockets trail by 19. Brooks with it. Halliburton picks him up. Beyond the arc. Brooks misses. The Pacers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. The shot's good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And stolen by McConnell. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Green passes to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Sengun kicks to Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston. Pacers leading by 21. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Jacks up a three. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Van Vliet kicks to Green. And Sengun throws it down.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Indiana.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Halliburton for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Halliburton's got 48.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Shoots. And it's Whitmore missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Took him no time at all on that one. Halliburton's got 53.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Oh, and he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker finds Toppin. Shoots from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris